Hello guys, this is your boy Kobe J, and today I'm going to be teaching you basic things you should know before you start learning HTML and CSS. So guys, let's dive right in.
Untouchable music.
Okay guys, welcome. So today we are going to learn 5 things you should know before you start learning how to code in HTML and CSS. Okay guys, so number 1 is how to create files and extensions. So in coding, files and extensions are very important because they shows the type of file you are working on, either JavaScript file, Python file, HTML file, and with pictures we have PNG files, JPEG files, JPG files, and many more. And even in audios we have WAV files and others. So as you are going to learn how to code right now, you should know your extensions. So I have a folder here which is packed with different types of files and pictures. So as you can see on the right, it says app. So app, as you can see, we have some kind of S on a file logo which is different from all the files here. So as you can see, why is S is because this is a JavaScript file. As you can see here, it tells us JavaScript file, 0 bits, date modification. So if I right click here and go to properties, guys, you can see here it says JavaScript file, which is .js. So if you want to save any file in JavaScript, all you have to do is save it as .js. Okay, so let's go. So as you can see here, this is a common Word document, which is what I changed into the JavaScript file. So as you can see this, if you highlight it, if you right click on it rather, press properties, you can see it says text document, which is a normal text document. But as you can see here, this has the Internet Explorer logo on it, but this is actually an HTML file, which is it's released to the local server, which is the local server is the Internet Explorer, which is the default browser for my PC. So if you right click on it and go to properties, guys, you can see here it says HTML file, which is .html. okay, so the next one you can see here, it looks something like a snake, 2 snakes or something on a file, which is a Python file. As you can see, as it even explains itself, that is a Python file. So let's right click and look at it. So guys, as you can see, a type of file is Python file, which is .py. okay, so anytime you want to save a JavaScript file, whilst you want to save the file in a .py extension. Okay, so our next are some pictures. I didn't include videos because it will make the video long, so let's see. As you can see here, these are my photos and my backgrounds and my brothers and sisters. But let's check this extension out. If you right click on it, go to properties, you can see here it says .jpg file. Yeah, so .jpg. It can also come in .jpeg, which is JPEG, .png files, and all sort of. There are a lot of them actually, so any of them that they are saved in are okay. But with these files, anytime you want a JavaScript file, it is .js. Anytime you need a HTML file, it is .html, and anytime you need a Python file, it's also .py. And as you can see here, there's something that says style. It's also a document which is also in CSS. So this is named as star.css. Let's check the properties out. So if you want to add CSS to your HTML file, you have to create this file to link to your HTML file to do any necessary change, which is short form for cascaded style sheets. Okay, so guys, I didn't explain the other one, so let's just go straight to it. HTML is hypertext markup language. Okay, so that's it. Okay guys, so at number 2 we have your preferred word editor or text editor. Okay guys, so what is a text editor? A text editor is just an application used to input codes and run codes with your local host. So for example, we have Visual Studio Code, Atom, Sublime Text, Notepad++, and even Notepad. But guys, it's not advisable to ever use Notepad in your coding because it's going to slow you down very much. So my preferred word editor is Visual Studio Code, and that is very easy to download, and I'm going to leave a link in the description for all the word editors I explained or I mentioned, so that you can test them out and choose your preferred word editor. And guys, your word editor is very important in the coding process because it's going to help you input your code, because you can't just open any type of document with any type of extension and start keying in your code. My guys, that will not work. So if you follow the extensions, if you want to code in HTML, if you create a .html file, you run it with your word editor, where it houses every code you code and helps you run it with your local host, which is your web browser. So let's see how the word editor works. Okay guys, as you can see here, this is how Visual Studio Code looks like when you open it for the first time. So as you can see here, it says Start, Recent, Help, Customize, and Learn, as they all explain yourself. Customize here enables you to change your color theme for your word editor. So let's choose red. So as you can see here, it said Start, New File, Open Folder. So the new file opens a new file you want to work in. Open folder also opens a folder where your index file is located. So as you can see here, recent shows me where my last work is being, the Big Bang Theory desktop, Derek desktop. So that's where that file is located. So help gives you some options like printable keyboard, cheat sheets, introductory videos, tips and videos. So guys, let's go on and select new file. As you can see here, this is a normal text document, but as you can see, we want to run an HTML file, so we go to File, click on Save As. So we save it as index. So index, you go here, click on the drop down arrow, you select HTML, you click save. Go to yes, as you can see here, it changes into an HTML file. So that's it for this part. Thank you. Okay guys, so on number 3 is everything you need to know about codes. As guys, you can see here, this is a basic HTML skeleton I inputted. So as you can see here, this is a doc type HTML, which shows you that you are working with an HTML extension, and here the HTML opening tag, and here is the HTML close tag. As you can see here, lang indicates that we are coding in English. So as you can see, we have the head and a head closing tab. And guys, HTML deals with opening and closing tags, but CSS also contains curly brackets. So as you can see here, this one says title, which indicates the title of your web page. So title here, I inputted trial. Body, I inputted the header, which is the heading I want to indicate when the web page is open, which is introduction. As you can see here guys, this is some basic HTML I've inputted here. And guys, if you want to learn all about HTML in a full course, comment down below, leave a thumbs up, and tell me if you want me to make a full course on HTML coding. Okay, so guys, all we have to do is save it. So which takes us to number 4, running your HTML code. So as you can see here, if we save it, it goes straight to my pictures where an index file is located. So you right click on that, you open with your any web browser you prefer guys, you open with it. So let's try opening it with Microsoft Edge. As you can see here, that's opening it has opened, which is the trial introduction as I inputted in the H1, lorem ipsum, and everything I inputted is also here. So thank you guys. So guys, finally on number 5 is your decision in web browsers. But guys, please don't use Internet Explorer because it is very bad at running codes. From the rate of 1 to 10, guys, Internet Explorer is like 5 or something, but the preferred one everyone is advisable to use is Google Chrome. So you always run your code with Google Chrome, and it's very fast and convenient. So thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so if I upload any website video, any creation of website video, you will receive it immediately. Thank you guys, you are the best. Bye.
Untouchable music.